By the way, are you free tonight? Would you like to have dinner with me?
Yes, I'd love to. Wait, Enokita.
Sorry, Hikaru. I prefer a more talented man. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce a new designer joining us today.
I'll be in your care starting today. I'm Gaku Enokita. I previously worked as a web designer at Love Creation. Looking forward to working with you all.
A strong recruit from a major company. That's a real asset. I'm Hikaru Tsumabuki, a 27-year-old web designer working at a web production company. The company is small, but the CEO brings in a lot of projects, so we're kept busy.
He's a talented designer. I personally scouted him. Oh, right. That project I was going to give to Tsumabaki, I'll have Enokita handle it instead.
Huh? I wasn't told about that, CEO. I was really looking forward to it.
Sorry, but I think it's best to lighten your workload a bit. Focus on mentoring Tachibana. Also, we'll be expanding the company and another new hire is joining next month. Everyone, welcome them.
You're Tsumabuki-senpai, right? CEO told me you're the best designer here.
Best? No way. Looking forward to working with you, Enokita. After the meeting, Enokita came to greet me. I answered with a smile, but...
I checked out your designs, senpai. Well, they're not bad, but they're no match for mine.
Huh?
Senpai, do you know why I got assigned to this project instead of you? It's because the CEO decided my designs are better than yours.
What?
From today on, I'm gonna be #1 here. Well, looking forward to working with you.
And so, on his first day, he declared war on me. Looks like I've got a hot-blooded new junior. I really wanted to do that project. Sure, mentoring Tachibana is important right now. But if what Enokita said is true, it's hard not to feel down about it.
Senpai, I finished the revisions you asked for.
Oh, thanks, Tachibana. Come over here. Let's check it together.
Okay. Looking forward to your feedback.
This is Kyoka Tachibana, the junior I'm currently mentoring. She's a first-year web designer, eager to learn, and picks things up quickly. Teaching her is rewarding.
Senpai, is something wrong? I followed your instructions exactly, but...
Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just lost in thought. Crap, did my unease show on my face? I quickly refocus on the work in front of me. I don't want to worry Tachibana, who's doing her best. Yeah, this is perfect. See? A bold approach like this makes the layout pop.
Yes! This is so helpful! Your guidance is always so clear and fun, Senpai.
Glad to hear it. Keep this up and become a key player soon. By the way, how's that assignment I gave you yesterday?
Yes, I finished it. I think I've gotten faster too.
It's great that I can focus on mentoring Tachibana. I shouldn't overthink things. A month flew by since Enokita joined the company. He was quick to complete projects and deliver designs. He really did live up to his words.
I joined because the conditions were good, but this is the level of the designers here? Pathetic.
Though he was arrogant, he was undeniably effective, so no one called him out on his attitude. Yet. But his arrival wasn't the only shakeup happening. More turbulence was coming.
Let's start this month's review. I'll be brutally honest, so take notes, rookies.
This is the company's monthly internal design review, attended by designers, department heads, and the CEO.
And, as always, the designer of the top-rated site will receive a bonus.
I'm so nervous. I worked really hard, but I'm still worried.
Tachibana wanted to prove her growth, so she tried tackling this project solo. No wonder she's nervous.
Oh, before we start, let me introduce a new employee to the designers.
I'm joining as a director. I'm Mieko Utsurigi. Nice to meet you.
A web director gives instructions to designers and coders and oversees web production. It's also a common promotion path for top designers.
Utsurigi will be participating in today's review as well.
Looking forward to working with you all.
And so, the nerve-wracking design review began. But
Tachibana's isn't great. You still need Sumabuki to teach you more.
Next up is Sumabuki's design. Oh, this is a lovely website.
Thank you.
Last up, Enokita.
Impressive!
Good call bringing Enokita in.
Indeed, it's meticulously crafted. His skills are undeniable. Enokita, this is amazing.
This is just standard. The others here are just below my level.
The conference room murmurs. Enokita does have the skills to back up his attitude. And finally, the results.
After tallying the votes, this month's highest rated design goes to Sumabuki.
Yes. Thank God, I wasn't actually worse than Enokita.
Not bad, senpai.
Enokita looks displeased. The review ends and everyone leaves the room.
Sumabuki?
Utsurigi?
I'm so glad I joined this company. Having a designer like you here is amazing.
Oh no, I'm nothing special, thank you.
By the way, are you free tonight? Would you like to have dinner with me?
Yes, I'd love to.
Damn it. Why is she asking him? I'm obviously the better designer.
After dinner, Utsurigi invited me to a bar. She really knows a lot of great places. As we chatted, she suddenly said,
Sumabuki, no. Hikaru, I like you. Will you go out with me? I felt drawn to you from the moment I saw you. And after talking today, I'm sure you're the one for me.
The one for me? I never expected someone as amazing as Utsurigi to say something like that. If you're okay with me, then yes. That's how my weekends became all about dates with Mieko. Shopping, amusement parks, you name it. I don't know if I should say this, but the expenses piled up more than I expected. The extra bonus I got was gone in no time. On top of that, I was completely drained physically. Was romance always this exhausting? Or have I been out of the game for so long that I forgot? It didn't take long for me to start feeling something was off, and eventually, it even started affecting my work.
Tachibana, what is this design? There's no balance, no contrast. Fix it with Sumabuki. Yes, I'm sorry.
Mieko was a demanding director, especially strict with the inexperienced Tachibana. She would often come to me for help, biting her lip to hold back tears. Even if it was to help her grow, her guidance had recently become excessive.
Hikaru, you've been losing to Enokita in the reviews for the past 3 months. Don't disappoint me.
Mieko, you're being unreasonably harsh on Tachibana. If I don't support her, she'll break.
Then it's your failure as a mentor. Besides, if she can't handle it, she should just break.
Should just break? That's not something a director should say.
If you have complaints, show results. If not, shut up and do your job.
She started ignoring my words more and more. Then,
Mieko, are you free after work? Let's grab a bite. My bonus came in, so it's on me.
Oh, that sounds great. And Okita, you're so generous.
She began openly going out to dinner with Enokita. I didn't even feel like stopping them anymore. I just stayed behind, working overtime, watching them leave. I'm so exhausted. I feel dizzy. After finishing my overtime and finally getting home, I came down with a high fever that night. I might have to take the day off tomorrow. I sent messages to the CEO and Tachibana. Enokita? You should be out eating with Miyako right now. Did something happen? Hello, this is Tsumabuki.
Hikaru, let's break up.
The voice on the phone was Miyako's. She deliberately used Enokita's phone. Was this to mock me?
Too bad, senpai. Miyako chose me. Well, I'll take good care of her, don't worry. Oh, and I'll be handling all the big projects from now on, so take it easy, okay?
Wait, Enokita.
Sorry, Hikaru. I prefer a more talented man. Bye.
She hung up on me, leaving me stewing in frustration. But at the same time, I felt strangely relieved that the exhausting relationship was finally over. The next day, my fever hadn't gone down, so I took another day off. The doctor said it was just a regular cold. And now, standing at my doorstep after work was Tachibana.
Excuse me. I'm sorry for suddenly stopping by, but I was worried.
I'm okay. After a good night's sleep, I feel a lot better, and I still have my appetite.
That's a relief. I brought some ingredients, so I'll make something easy to digest.
And so, I had Tachibana's homemade udon. My taste wasn't fully back, but it was delicious.
Senpai, I'm sorry. My lack of skill is making things harder for you.
Don't say that. You're doing great. You're improving, and I'm proud of you.
But you even got sick, and also, I heard about Utsurigi.
Looks like the news spread fast in the office. I gave a wry smile. Well, honestly, I feel relieved about that. Sorry for making you worry. That's good. Tachibana let out a sigh of relief. Not wanting to overstay, she quickly washed the dishes and left. After eating and taking medicine, sleepiness hit me immediately. Also, isn't this technically not okay nowadays? Apparently, my CEO gave Tachibana my address after she asked him, secretly permitting her visit. Well, it's not like anything inappropriate happened. After a deep sleep, I felt much better by Saturday. Checking my phone, I found a message from Tachibana from the night before. Whoa, this is really well done. When did she? She had attached a design she had been working on after getting home from work. Even though she was struggling with Utsurigi's criticism and didn't get a good evaluation at the review, she was working hard. And there was one more thing in her message. Enokita for the big project? It wasn't official yet, but the CEO was leaning that way. Probably because of my health and his focus on having me train Tachibana. But after being mocked so much, letting Enokita take this project felt unbearable in many ways.
All right.
With that thought, I made my decision and immediately contacted Tachibana and the CEO.
Oh, Tsumabuki, feeling better?
I had a fever on Thursday night, took Friday off, and with Monday being a holiday, I was completely recovered. Yes, I'm doing well now. Sorry for the trouble. And thank you for allowing the internal competition for the big project. That's right. On Friday night, I called the CEO for one reason. I asked for an internal competition to decide who would handle the big project that would have gone to Enokita.
Don't worry about it. It's still within our schedule to decide today. And if you're confident you can deliver something great, then I want to see it. But tell me, you didn't push yourself while sick, did you? You're really okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I had been preparing for this project for a while. And honestly, it was Tachibana who pushed me forward and helped me use the entire 3-day weekend to focus on this. After exchanging glances with Tachibana, I noticed Enokita sneering.
Heh, you really came here just to get destroyed, huh, senpai?
If this is your idea of revenge, too bad for you. It won't go well.
Enokita laughed at me and Utsurigi, no, Mieko, wore a smug grin. And so, the internal competition for the big project began. I was up first. Tachibana watched nervously, but I remained calm as I presented. Since this is a large-scale planetarium website renewal, I have 3 proposals prepared. The client's main target is young couples. This is polished work. Next was Enokita's turn. He was a skilled speaker, and his work was undeniably impressive.
By addressing these movements, we can create a sense of the extraordinary.
Interesting.
For once, the CEO seemed uncertain. Enokita had confidence, but not complete certainty.
It's a tough choice. Both have high quality and strong direction.
Personally, I prefer Enokita's.
I see. If you say so, Utsurigi, then this time...
Wait a moment. Before you decide, please look at this.
Huh? We've already presented everything. Just sit down and...
Could you take a look at this as well?
Huh? What is this?
Tsumabuki, what is this?
I apologize, CEO. The one I presented earlier wasn't actually my work. This is my true submission. The projector and everyone's monitors displayed my real, fully developed project.
No way. He made something this high quality on his own?
I also have 2 other versions in different styles. They're still in development, but the core structure and animations are done.
I think we have a winner. It's been a while since I've seen you go all out, Tsumabuki. Let's bring this to the client.
This can't be.
But then, whose work was the first one? Could it be?
The CEO gave me a sly grin, and I returned the same look before glancing at Tachibana.
Yes! I made that one.
No way. There's no way Tachibana could design at that level.
I'm already a full-fledged designer. Senpai trained me well and I won't let that go to waste.
So the CEO was actually torn between my design and Tachibana's?
Enokita muttered to himself in disbelief. I turned to the CEO and bowed. I apologize for acting on my own, but I believed her skills were worth presenting. And I wanted to surprise you, CEO. And if I'm being honest, I wanted to shock those who underestimated her too.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. This can't be happening.
Are you okay, Kaku?
As Enokita suddenly snapped, Utsurigi moved toward him, but...
Stay the hell away from me, you worthless woman.
What the hell are you doing?
What do you think? You're useless now.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Exactly what I said. You're unnecessary. Or should I say, we're breaking up.
What? What are you saying? We just started dating.
Oh yeah, we did, huh? You just jumped ship from senpai to me so easily.
That's not how it was.
Thanks to you, I got to flaunt my victory in front of that annoying senpai. Originally, my plan was to take both his job and his woman, but now it's all ruined. I hate to admit it, but I have to acknowledge the skill gap. There's no point in wasting my time or energy on you anymore.
No! How could you?
Utsurigi burst into tears. As we all watched in shock, our eyes met.
You got to! Aren't you going to say something? A woman is crying in front of you.
Nope, I have nothing to say.
Don't say such heartless things. I misunderstood you and I want to apologize. I didn't realize you were losing in the reviews because you were trading Tachibana. If I had known how talented you were, I never would have. Hikaru, let's start over. We're meant to be, right?
Even with the others around, she was shamelessly throwing herself at me. You sure use the word fate lightly. That's not fate at all.
Don't be so mean. Please, I'll apologize.
You just need a new sugar daddy, don't you? Didn't Enokita spoil you plenty?
Oh, yeah. She always demanded expensive restaurants and gifts. If she wasn't good looking, I'd have dumped her a long time ago.
Sorry, but I've decided to spend my money on treating Tachibana to good food. Go find yourself another sugar daddy.
You wouldn't spend that much on a girl like her, right?
A girl like her? I stopped just before leaving. Then, I turned and walked straight towards Utsurigi. Who the hell are you calling a girl like her? You saw Tachibana's work, didn't you? And you still say that? And what exactly makes her just a girl? She fights through everything, gives her best, and always thinks of others. She's an amazing woman. Unlike you, who treats men like ATMs, throws them away when they're no longer useful, and pathetically clings to them afterward?
Utsurigi, a director should be someone who works well with others. But it seems you are not fit for that role.
You don't understand, CEO.
Even now, you make excuses. You are not only an unfit director, but an unfit professional. From now on, I will appoint someone else as director.
The CEO's words were as good as a demotion. Utsurigi collapsed onto the floor in shock. The CEO turned toward us.
I regret the poor choice in personnel. I apologize for the stress it caused.
Please, CEO. You don't have to bow to us.
Despite the extra burden placed on you, you both did exceptionally well. From now on, I promise to ensure a better work environment. Now then, I have some things to take care of. Head back first. Once I return, we'll finalize everything for the client pitch. Of course, with the three of us.
CEO, thank you.
Me too? Yes, I did it!
After winning the major project, we smoothly carried out our work. And with my chaotic relationship with Utsurigi over, I was able to focus on my career again, eventually being appointed as the new director.
I was supposed to be the director.
Enokita was harshly reprimanded by the CEO, causing his reputation to plummet. Now, having reformed, he continues to push himself as a designer, competing against Tachibana while enduring my merciless critiques. As for the biggest troublemaker, Utsurigi Mieko, after quitting without notice, she attempted to continue her career elsewhere. But
I'm so sorry.
having made a move on the lover of a major industry heiress, she was ultimately blacklisted from the entire field. A few months later, during another design review meeting, a joyful moment arrived.
The winner of this month's company design review is Tachibana. Congratulations.
I did it! I did it, Senpai! I finally became #1!
You really did it! Congratulations, Tachibana.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Senpai. I've been waiting for this moment to say this, Senpai. I love you. I love you so much.
What? Hold on, Tachibana. No matter how hard we try, sometimes our efforts go unrewarded. But effort never betrays us. The day will come when we can fully showcase our abilities. I truly believe that. To all those struggling to find their breakthrough, I send my strongest encouragement.
Hey, can't you even carry that? A mid-sized beer bottle weighs about 1 kilogram. A case of 20 bottles weighs about 20 kilograms. And since we have 2 cases, it's about 40 kilograms. According to labor standards law, The weight limit for workers should generally be 40% of their body weight. In my case, enough already. Just go polish the glasses over there. Understood. My name's Yuma Shinjo. I'm a 25-year-old who recently started working as a short-term contract employee at this investor bar. And this guy's Renji Osada. For some reason, he doesn't like me and always finds ways to lash out at me. You introverted nerds don't belong here in the first place. I'm sorry. Why is such a useless guy here, of all people, through the owner's recommendation? I know this social environment doesn't suit me. I'm an intellectual introvert through and through. Oh, so you have a problem with my hiring standards, do you? If you have an issue, complain directly to me, Renji. Oh, owner! No, I would never think of doing such a thing. This is Tomoki Myojin, the owner of this bar. He's a capable entrepreneur who runs this bar at just 32 years old.
Besides, Yuma's only just started working, right? It's natural for him to not know how to do everything. Yuma, if there's anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask us.
This is Kumi Mikami, one of my senior coworkers. She's bright, reliable, and kind. Thank you for your consideration. The people here are all bright and lively, the complete opposite of me. But many of them are warm-hearted, which made it a comfortable place for me.
Do your best, Yuma.
Gamba is presumably a shortened form of gambare, but it's neither in an imperative nor a request form. Yuma, you're unique. Our customers are quite quirky too. I'm sure they'll like you. And so, my part-time job began like this. This investor bar is, as the name suggests, a place where people involved in some sort of investment gather. Naturally, many of the customers are financially well off. The unique feature of this bar is that both the drinks and food are named after various investment terms. Listen, Yuma, I'm going to teach you the most important rule in customer service. Some customers want to engage actively in conversation, while others don't. So, you need to ask them to show their preference first.
That's where the coasters come in. Customers choose either the white or black coaster. If they're okay with conversation, they choose white. If not, they choose black.
I see. That's an interesting system. So even among customers, they can tell each other's preferences. It's a groundbreaking approach to maintaining internal consistency between validity and reliability. If it's a black coaster, be polite if the customer speaks to you. And regardless of the coaster color, we don't involve ourselves in customers' investment stories unless asked. Understood.
Next, let's start learning the names of some simple cocktails.
Alright, I'm confident in my memorization skills. With a lecture from the owner and Kumi, I felt motivated. I'm sorry, owner. On the 5th day of my part-time job, I made a blunder by dropping a glass off the tray. Don't worry about it, Yuma. Carrying trays takes some getting used to in terms of balance. If you want to practice, I'm always here to help. Let's work on it together. Yes, thank you.
Yuma, owner, are you staying back to practice?
Yeah, Yuma wants to practice carrying the tray. It's the owner's duty to actively support hardworking employees, right? Inside the bar after closing, I bowed to Kumi while holding a tray with plastic cups filled with water.
You seem a bit hunched over. Also, if you adjust the tray position a bit, it'll be more stable.
Kumi? Kumi moved closer and gave me direct guidance. Thank you very much, but the distance is a bit...
Huh? Oh!
Oh, what's this? Am I being a third wheel? No, of course not!
Yes, exactly! This is just a lecture.
Thus, in the midnight bar, the owner's laughter and the protests of Kumi and I echoed throughout. Afterward, I kept practicing different things after the bar closed, and I gradually got used to the part-time job.
Yuma, you've really gotten the hang of this job.
Yes, it's all thanks to the owner and Kumi for helping me practice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Your hardworking nature and ability to appreciate others are your strong points.
One day, a customer called out to me when they were visiting alone.
Excuse me, when was the Lehman's shock again?
Even if it's a black coaster, it's okay to respond if spoken to, right? The Lehman shock. September 2008. It was a global financial crisis caused by the bankruptcy of Lehman Brothers. Incidentally, at that time, the Nikkei stock average hit the 6,000 yen mark.
Thank you, you're amazing!
I'm sorry. The employee spoke for too long without permission. I'll give him a stern talking to. My apologies. Go to the back. And we're running low on the novelty notepads, so tell the owner to order more. Did he scold me because it was a black coaster customer? But still, even though Range's words didn't sit well with me, I headed to the back area. No, your response wasn't wrong. I'm sorry about that. I'll give Renji a talking to as well. When I spoke to the owner about what had just happened, he frowned slightly. Also, I understand about the novelty notepads. They be running out fast lately, more than before. That smells like trouble. Hey, don't jinx it. Oh, speaking of trouble, Yuma, how's that matter going? Well, I'll do my best to resolve it before my part-time job ends. Got it. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. After I'd been working at the bar for about a month, I had become known as something of a trivia master here.
Alright, question. Who was the Prime Minister when the first Tokyo Summit was held?
Masayoshi Ohira. At that time, the US President was Jimmy Carter.
Okay, next question. Is Tom Cruise's name his real name or a stage name?
I believe his real name is Thomas Cruise Mapthird IV.
Wow! As expected of the Trivia Master.
After serving the other customers, I noticed a woman sitting in the corner of the counter. She's here again. It's a black coaster, so I should just greet her. Welcome. Good evening.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, so-so. I'm sorry. Did this incompetent employee do something wrong?
No, it's alright.
This guy's an introvert by nature, so he tends to make things dull. I'll handle it. Maybe it's because he was a black coaster customer again. But Renji nudged me aside, and I retreated to the back area. In the following weeks, I started observing the bar closely. Now that I was used to the job, I had the time to observe my surroundings more carefully. Huh? Are they in trouble, maybe? It seemed Kumi was talking to a foreign customer, but they were struggling to communicate. Do you need any help?
Yuma!
After checking in, it turned out that the customer wanted to know about recommended cocktails. Since the bar's drinks are named after investment terms, they couldn't figure out the details.
Oh, thank you!
After consulting with Kumi and recommending a suitable drink, the customer thanked me with excitement.
You're amazing, Yuma. I didn't expect you to speak English so fluently.
It's nothing. I'm just glad I could help. It's always nice to see customers happy.
Yeah, that's true. And also, it was kind of cool.
Huh? Kumi looked at me, blushing slightly. That day, my heart raced so much that I couldn't remember anything else that happened afterward. Meanwhile, Renji, who had the day off, was... Yeah, so send 3 people over in a couple of days. Just give me 2 more days. Oh, and I'm running out of business cards, so prepare some more. Thanks. Yeah, for now, I'll just make copies of the flyers. He was having that kind of conversation with someone on the phone. A month after that, before the bar opened, I spoke quietly with the owner. Owner, I figured out the truth about that matter. Could I speak with everyone, including the part-timers, after closing sometime soon? Got it. How about next Sunday? I'll let the staff know. Thank you very much. And then, on the promised Sunday, the bar at closing time was filled with noise. It seemed a group had gathered, and at the center of it... Whoa, that outfit is incredibly flashy. A woman stood there, clearly giving off a different aura from everyone else, smiling elegantly.
Could it be the charismatic model? Oh my, you know who I am?
Of course! You're the model Sarah, right? I'm a huge fan! Sis. Yes, this charismatic model Sarah is my sister. Her real name is Sarah Shinjo. She never told me she would come here dressed like this. Seriously, sis? Huh? What are you talking about, you gloomy nerd? You and Sarah are worlds apart! Or what? Do you think all beautiful women are your sisters or something? Man, introverts' imaginations are seriously creepy.
I am his sister, though.
Huh?
That's right. I'm Yuma Shinjo's sister. Is there a problem with that?
Sarah smiled sweetly. This is bad. Because, you see, my sister Sarah...
Don't joke around, you delusional idiot!
My sister Sarah has a tendency to be overprotective, and when it comes to me, she can't control her emotions.
Yuma is handsome, cool, smart, and so adorable. I could never get enough of him. Honestly, it's not an exaggeration to say every woman in the world wants to be Yuma's sister.
No, that's not just an exaggeration. That's pure fantasy.
Wait a minute. If Sarah's brother is a novelist, then... Yes, the author Yanagishiro is Yuma. He writes under the pen name.
No way! Yanagishiro? He's a best-selling author! Sarah, that was just a joke earlier. I got so excited when you came in that I went overboard, but I'm usually very friendly to Yuma.
Oh, really? I've come here undercover a few times, but every time you treated Yuma poorly. I was so mad! It's etched in my memory. Don't make pathetic excuses now.
Yes, my sister had visited the bar many times while keeping a low profile. She was worried about me being in an unfamiliar environment. She's so overprotective, it's painful to watch.
Looking down on others out of bias, changing your attitude depending on who you're dealing with, and in the end lying to cover it up. Pathetic. I have no respect for you as a human being.
Gah! Sis, I appreciate you standing up for me, but try to calm down a bit. Even if it's closing time, we're still technically open. Nah, we're way past closing. I've taken care of all the other customers, so it's alright. Now then, sorry for making all the part-timers stay so suddenly.
By the way, I heard there's something important about the bar we need to discuss, right? Is it alright to have this conversation in front of Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah is involved. Isn't that right, Yuma? Yes, that's why I asked her to come here even though she's busy. What the hell? Staying late today was all because of this gloomy nerd?
Oh? Is there an issue?
No, nothing at all. The reason I started working here in the first place was to gather information for my next novel. So I asked the owner, a friend of my sister's, to let me work here somehow. And in return for cooperating with Yuma's novel writing, I asked one favor of him. Recently, there was rumors of illegal fund investment solicitations happening within the bar. I asked Yuma to investigate whether it was true, and if so, to find out who was behind it. And through my investigation, I discovered that the rumors were indeed true. Moreover, the culprit wasn't one of the customers, it was someone among the staff. No, that can't be true. Ignoring Renji's almost instinctive denial, I continued reporting the results of my investigation. First of all, the culprit wasn't randomly picking people to approach, they had a method. It's the coaster. They were intentionally targeting those who chose the black coaster.
Because it was easier to operate in secret with people who preferred to avoid conversations.
I've been observing the bar closely for a while now. And what I found was that one person was always attending the customers who chose the black coaster. That's just a coincidence, right? It could be random. So I also checked the bar's security cameras. Turns out, the footage matched Yuma's observations almost exactly. For example, Kumi-san had a total of 4,005 customer interactions, of which 1,945 involved black coaster customers, making it 48%. Similarly, other staff members showed no significant difference in this ratio.
Yuma-kun, you remember all that?
Yes, my memory is a bit above average. And then, I slowly turned my gaze toward a specific person. Renji-san, out of your total 2,741 customer interactions, 2,504 were with black coaster customers. That's 91%. This is an extremely high number. It would require considerable intentional effort to achieve this rate. Renji-san, you're the culprit. Wait a minute! You can't just accuse me based on speculation! I have other evidence as well. The novelty notepads. Renji-san, you were giving our novelty notepads exclusively to customers with black coasters. You likely slipped in your business card or contact information with those notepads. Recently, the notepads have been disappearing faster, and we also saw footage of you giving them to customers on the security cameras. But that's just speculation, isn't it? There's no solid proof that I did it! Oh, you haven't realized yet? Sis, bring out the evidence.
Okay, got it.
What my sister took out was a novelty notepad, Renji's business card, and a certain flyer. Yes, she had received them from Renji when she had visited undercover.
You told me about it, remember? That you had a great money-making opportunity.
The flyer contained information on investments. Of course, we also caught footage of you giving the notepad to Sarah on the security camera. It seems you were offering investments and soliciting customers, receiving kickbacks from an unregistered broker, right? Under the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act, soliciting without registration is a crime punishable by up to 5 years in prison or a fine of up to 5 million yen. No, I was only trying to help the customers. The customers get to hear about a profitable opportunity, and I get kickbacks. It's a win-win situation. There have been many cases where people who deal with unregistered brokers end up in trouble. Suddenly, they're unable to withdraw funds, or they lose contact with the broker entirely. At the very least, my sister wasn't informed of these risks by you. You turned a blind eye to the potential harm to customers, prioritizing your own profit. That's no longer for the customer's benefit. In the end, you did it for yourself. Shut the hell up, you gloomy nerd! Ninja-san's eyes sharpened, and I could see the hatred in them. I don't care if you're some best-selling author. Guys like me need cash to maintain our social lives. What's so wrong about trying to make money? Everyone does it. Anyway, when it comes to risk and harm, it's the victim's fault for being gullible.
Ridiculous. All that means is that you're living a lifestyle beyond your means. And trying to sustain that lifestyle by deceiving others makes you a lot worse than Yuma-kun.
That's right. Yuma has worked hard to meet my unreasonable requests and conducted a thorough investigation. He's an honest guy. He doesn't deserve to be mocked by you, Renji. Besides, Renji, you've destroyed the trust this bar has built with its customers over the years. We'll be pursuing damages, so brace yourself. Renji-san, what you've done isn't about being introverted or extroverted. The fact that you deceive others and act so brazenly afterward, it's not something we can overlook. You might be better off having that arrogance beaten out of you at the police station or even in prison. There was no one in that room who felt any sympathy for Renji, who had collapsed without a sound. And with that, my short-term part-time job came to an end. Afterward, Renji and the unregistered fraudulent brokers were arrested. It was apparently an organized investment scam, and they were hit with a hefty damages claim. It's their fault for being scammed. I'm not wrong. Renji had not only played a part in the scam, but he had also made false claims to the bar's customers. If deemed malicious, he could face up to 10 years in prison. Probably, it will take that much time for him to change. I then published a novel based on this incident, titled In the Corner of a Bustling Bar, depicting the nightlife scene. The characters in this novel were modeled after real people.
Yuma, the heroine in this novel, is based on Kumi, isn't she? And in the story, the protagonist and the heroine end up together. Just like your wish, huh?
When my sister teased me like that while we visited the investment bar as customers.
Aw, Yuma-kun and Sara, welcome!
Kumi-san greeted us with a smile, but her cheeks seemed a little flushed. What's up with her? Ever since she read that novel, Kumi's been acting like this. She's either daydreaming all the time or constantly checking the entrance to see if Yuma's coming in as a customer.
Hey, owner! That was supposed to be a secret. Well, could this be something special?
Really? Dividing people as introverted or extroverted is pointless. In the end, it's all about compatibility. Especially when someone like Renji is trying to deceive others, no good connection will ever be made. Treating others with sincerity and respect, that alone is enough to make our lives richer.